Hello.
Hello.
And welcome back.
To
Sick.
see you
Next.
Tuesday.
And tonight is Tuesday.
Tonight is the night, baby.
We're whispering because it's late at night and we don't want to wake up our families.
Yes. We're having a little sleepover.
Sleepover 2.0. And you're all invited. Congratulations.
You are invited.
You made the cut.
You made it to the party.
It's very exclusive, invite only. So
it
good
really
for you.
is. And we don't just invite anybody. We only watch the people that can handle what we're watching.
Absolutely. Because we're watching some pretty hardcore stuff this sleepover.
We are. Tonight is like a really big night, I think, for both Annabel and I.
I feel like I've been waiting for this.
I agree.
Waiting
We've been talking about doing this
for ages.
So long, yeah.
And I would argue that waiting for this is kind of like waiting for rain in this drought.
Useless.
And disappointing.
So true. I'll cheers to that.
I'll also cheers to that. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a lavender lemonade.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a little tart, but it's really good.
I'm also a little tart. I'm drinking water from the valley.
Oh my gosh, we're in a drought, Annabelle.
At least my lawn looks stunning.
Well, if you haven't figured it out by now,
actually
Annabelle
stop watching because this episode isn't for you.
Yeah, it's not for you. But together, all of us are gonna relive what is the absolute masterpiece of a movie.
Pinnacle of filmmaking.
Absolutely. I think movies peaked here and they started to go down.
100%. I could not agree more. This is a flawless film and I've never seen anything like it since.
I honestly, me neither.
No, yeah, I am probably peaking too early because we haven't even announced what the movie is, but this film is A Cinderella Story.
It is. It is.
I was reading on the front of the physical DVD because I have it with me.
Yes.
But it says,
thank God, how else would we watch it?
So true. It says this film is what dreams are made of, which love.
What a callback.
What a callback. And then it says Hilary Duff sparkles in the must-see teen movie of the year. And I was like, whoa. It's not only just the teen movie of the year, it's like the teen movie of a lifetime.
I couldn't agree more.
Just imagine being on the precipice of this as it was coming out. I was a child and didn't really value the fact that this is so special.
But name a movie that's changed your life more than this movie.
I can't. I literally can't.
So true. Me neither.
Yeah. I love Hilary. Yes.
For the people that we hate.
Yeah, who are watching this and don't know what A Cinderella Story is.
Yes. That's exactly who those people are. This movie came out in 2004.
Great year.
It stars Hilary Duff, Chad Michael Murray, Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah.
Academy Award winner Regina King.
Yes. Yes.
Who else?
Dan Bird.
Am I missing? Dan Bird, Lynn Shay. Julie Gonzalo.
Julie Gonzalo, Simon Helberg.
From The
Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. It is like stacked cast.
Insane.
Everyone who's everyone in 2004.
Could not agree more. Madeline Zima.
Yes. The other girl.
Her little friend.
Her sister.
Yeah, more like enemy.
Her twin sister.
Her twister.
To boot.
Yeah.
But yes, so huge cast. And
massive cast.
This movie follows the skeletal plot of Cinderella, which we all know.
We all know we have mixed relationships with.
Yes. And there have been countless reiterations of in cultural like movies and TV throughout time. I think I can't even count on one hand.
The ubiquity of Cinderella pisses me off, I can't lie. Whenever there's a new one, I'm like, what do you mean? We've seen it.
Yes.
Like when the Amazon Prime one came out, I said, why?
See, I prefer it when it doesn't explicitly say that it's Cinderella, but you're like, oh, but it's Cinderella.
Oh, she has mean sisters and she's poor. And then she meets
she's
a
poor
man.
and he doesn't recognize her.
Yeah. He can't recognize her even though she's wearing the world's smallest eye mask.
Yes. But anyways, so Hilary Duff stars as Sam Carmichael. Am I making that up? Or is that a different character?
I actually have no idea. What is her last name?
Well, okay, so it's Montgomery. Who's Sam Carmichael?
Because I have no idea.
That's definitely a person from like a movie. Oh my gosh, it's Sam Carmichael is freaking Pierce Brosnan in Mamma Mia.
Also a great sleepover contender.
That'll be another one. We'll put that on the list.
Yes.
But Sam Montgomery, who is a teenage girl, and her father marries.
Dies. Oh,
not yet.
Kidding. He's alive and kicking, and nothing's gonna change.
He marries Jennifer Coolidge, who
he should be so
then
lucky.
Moves into their house with her two twin daughters. Sorry, not sisters.
Who are twin sisters.
Yes, and he dies in an earthquake.
Yeah. This movie literally taught me that earthquakes exist. I'm so serious.
Are you being serious? Wow.
Yeah, I don't live on tectonic plates. How am I to know?
I don't think it ever crossed my mind that it was an earthquake as a kid. Like, I don't think I thought about it, you know?
I think this movie, like, taught me the dangers of LA.
Stop.
Droughts, earthquakes.
Droughts, earthquakes.
The world's coming to an
end. It doesn't get any better. So true.
This movie is activism.
But he does die in an earthquake. And subsequently, Jennifer Coolidge's character sort of inherits everything. She inherits his diner.
Yep.
And she sort of pushes Hilary Duff's character into the attic, sort of brushes her, makes her like a dishwasher at the diner and a waitress, and sort of, you know, brings color to everything.
I'm not gonna lie, she kind of enhances. Like, let's be real, the diner's kind of fugly.
It is.
And then when he dies,
also,
makeover.
And same with, like, I feel like the house, it got brighter. It got
the
more
lawn
colorful.
got brighter for sure.
That's for sure. However, Hilary Duff has dreams of going to Princeton, which is across the country.
Yeah.
And she is...
It's in New Jersey, right?
Yes.
Imagine your big dream being to move to New Jersey.
I honestly, all of those, like... Ivy League schools being in, like, New England are so confusing to me because they could be anywhere.
I know the New York
I never
ones.
remember. Yes, Princeton is, in fact, in New Jersey.
Ew.
Harvard is in...
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Okay. Yeah. What's in Connecticut? Is there an Ivy League in Connecticut?
There could be.
What's the other one?
Brown and Yale are in New York.
Yale. Is Yale in... Yale is in Connecticut. That's it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I lied.
I was going to say, I thought it was... I knew it was, like, the other, like, huge one that is always, like, mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways.
Yes.
So, yeah, she takes over. Hilary Duff has dreams of going to Princeton. And she is speaking to... But it's, like, sort of like to her, a pipe dream, kind of. Like, she doesn't think she'll ever get in.
She's poor.
She just wants to escape this house.
She wants to get out and find her prince.
And she is talking to somebody online...
Which is always safe.
Has the same sort of dreams. He wants to go to Princeton. His username is literally Princeton Guy or whatever.
Yeah. Isn't hers Princeton Girl?
Oh, wait. Hers is Princeton Girls. His is something else.
Nomad,
yes.
Yeah.
But he has dreams of going to Princeton
because this movie told me the word nomad. Side note.
He thinks that people don't like understand him.
Because he's hot and popular, but he also has a brain. And
well,
he's also
we don't know
poet.
that because we don't know who it is. You're giving so many spoilers.
I'm so sorry. He could also be ugly and unpopular. Who's to say?
I'm trying to do a really in-depth analysis of this film and trying to give everybody a piece.
I'm so sorry. This is why I'm not allowed to do the plot recaps.
Yeah, but so they spoke. I was speaking online because they have sort of similar aspirations. They have similar interests. And Hilary Duff is, okay, she's a loser at school, but like, let's be real. When would Hilary Duff be a loser at school?
I'm sorry, a girl who looks like that, who's getting picked on?
No way. They make, fun of her for having a job.
They're like, that's so embarrassing. You're earning money.
And for riding in the convertible with her best friend.
Yeah, which I don't understand.
I don't either. Like, I feel like when I see convertible, I think money.
Me too. I think
I don't
cool,
actually
fun money.
know if they're expensive, but
they give expensive.
yeah. Anyways, so yeah, she's made fun of. We come to find out that Nomad, who she'd been speaking to, is Chad Michael Murray.
Imagine talking online to a guy and it turns out to be Chad Michael Murray.
Yeah, she should be so lucky.
Insane. That's
it could have
never
been
happened to
the
me.
guy from The Big Bang Theory.
And it almost was.
It literally was. But he is quarterback of the football team.
Yeah, he
is dating the most popular cheerleader in school, Julie Gonzalo. And the movie follows the classic Cinderella story where they are... Get it? Anyways.
What?
They are... It follows the classic Cinderella story.
Because
it's called A Cinderella Story.
Whoa.
But they plan to meet at the dance floor at this Halloween party that they're going to.
Yes. Is it a school-sanctioned Halloween party?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
It is. Because remember Lin Shaye is up there trying to... Yeah. So they are planning to meet, and Hilary Duff doesn't have an outfit.
That's because she's not planning on going.
Cue the montage.
This is really just... It's got all of the tropes of every movie, and it executes it perfectly.
It really does. So Hilary Duff eventually ends up wearing Regina King, who works at the diner with her.
Yeah, she's kind of like a mother figure. She's like a parent replacement. She's the only one providing her with life advice and guidance.
And so she gives her wedding dress to wear with a mask.
Insane.
A huge mask that covers her face so you wouldn't know what she looks like.
Yeah, it covers the surroundings of her eyes. Like glasses if they didn't have lenses.
That's literally it.
Yeah. Or rims.
And Jennifer Coolidge is obviously like, you can't go to the party. Like, it's not allowed.
No.
But she goes anyways. And they meet and she finds out it's Austin Ames, aka Chad Michael Murray, and she's a little upset.
Insane. She like runs away.
Not sure why.
Disgusting. Get over yourself. I'm sorry you got a hot man.
Yeah, but they end up
so
going,
hot.
They dance, they have a good time under a gazebo.
They talk about McDonald's and rice cakes.
He still doesn't know who she is, even though her bleach blonde hair and her eyes didn't give it away.
Hilary Duff's right there and he can't recognize her.
Pop sensation Hilary Duff is right there.
Literally, Lizzie and Isabella are right there.
They have a great time. She has to leave because it's midnight. Blah, blah, blah. And then he goes on like a hunt for her and all the girls are like trying to like pretend it's them.
It's giving Anastasia.
Not. It's giving Cinderella.
That too.
And eventually the twin sisters find out about her being the girl.
They see all of her messages online with Nomad.
And they put on a skit to like embarrass her.
Yeah.
And she's embarrassed.
And it's effective.
And she runs away. There's a football game.
It's raining.
Wait, no. This is like, spoilers. I was going to say, like, we're in the... It's not even close to raining
I'm sorry.
yet.
I got excited.
She barges into the locker room. She's pissed off.
Not a penis inside, though. So slightly unrealistic.
This is not HBO Max.
I'm so upset about it.
And she gives him a whole speech about how he can pretend to be somebody he's not, but she's over it.
Yeah, she's done.
And that's where our iconic line of waiting for you is like waiting for rain in the drought.
Useless and disappointing.
That's where that comes from. And she leaves and goes and watches the game with her friend.
Yeah.
But she's visibly upset. So he's like, oh, you can like leave if you want to. So she's like, okay, I'll leave.
Dan's so kind and considerate.
Yeah. He's what a good friend. And on the way out, Chad Michael Murray notices that she's leaving and he stops running, doing his stuff in the game, and literally...
And his dad's like, no, go back to the game. And he's like, no, Dad, I don't want to play sport. And then he runs.
He's like, this is not my dream, it's yours.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that powerful?
And
Troy should have said that.
He should have. And he runs to Hilary Duff in the stands, and they make out.
And then a raindrop falls on his cheek, sexily
And then it starts
romantically.
pouring, and then they kiss some more.
The drought's over.
The drought is over because she's done waiting for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. The symbolism goes crazy.
No, it's poetic.
That's actually crazy.
No, it's insane.
But yeah, then they go to college together and they live happily ever after.
I think if everyone got a boyfriend, there would be no more climate problems. Natural disasters.
That's what this movie
over.
taught me.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so much more that happens in this movie. There's like the side plot of her best friend.
It's so nuanced and detailed and immaculate that we couldn't possibly describe it and give you an overview in this podcast. You're going to have to watch it for yourself.
Yeah. And like, I feel like the characters really make this movie because Dan Bird's character is such an interesting character alone. Like
that sounded derogatory.
Why?
Okay, good.
I was being genuine.
Good.
No, I think his character is a very interesting character. He's fun. He plays her best friend.
Yes.
And he has sort of like a love thing. He's like trying to win the attention of Julie Gonzalo, the popular girl.
The popular mean girl.
And then Julie Gonzalo's character is really interesting, fun.
Yeah. Hot.
And then Jennifer Coolidge.
This is perhaps, it's hard to say because she's been so iconic throughout her entire career, but definitely one of her best roles.
I'm not gonna lie, I think it is.
It's my go-to for her 100% without a doubt.
Same. And I'm gonna put it out there and say that I think that this is her best role.
It's my personal favorite, I can say.
She is unbelievably funny. Like,
so
it's
good.
Unmatched how funny she is in this.
But she's also not even like playing it for laughs. She's committed.
Yes. No, she's fully committed.
As a child, I hated her because she was so good at it. And then I grew up and realized she's like an icon.
I was going to say quite the opposite, is that I did not hate her growing up because I thought she was so great. I just thought it was so much fun.
I think that you were just a more mature child than me.
Maybe. I don't think that's really what it was. I just also feel like I didn't quite notice like good and bad at that age. We were young. When
you didn't have morals yet.
Yeah, I didn't have morals yet. I was 7.
I'm just a ride or die for any celebrity, which is perhaps bad, but because I loved Hilary so much, I was like, how dare you let her go to Princeton?
But no, and Jennifer Coolidge has some of the most iconic lines in this whole movie. Like it's quotable to like no end.
And like the fact we still quote it to this day. My mom quotes it all the time. My mom is like, "You're not very pretty, and you're not very bright." Every day, and she means it.
One of the ones that really stuck with me was, "You want a cookie?"
Norwegian salmon.
What was the one that we found out when we were rewatching this that I was like, we need to incorporate this into our...
Oh, wait. Where's my phone?
Did you write it down? Because I did not write it down.
I talked about writing it down, but I don't know if I committed.
I literally was trying to think of what it was, and I'm struggling to remember.
Because, yeah, we noticed...
There's more, like, as we were watching it.
Okay, the only thing I wrote down that I did notice was that she has a bowl of pills.
Oh, yeah.
Sitting in her living room. Of pills. Which is so funny.
I don't think I wrote it down either.
Damn it.
However, I was gonna say, how many times do you think you've seen this movie?
Oh my God. I have no idea. Like, it's so many. I used to, when I was with my dad every weekend, would just watch it over and over and over again. And that was every week. And then I also watched it with my mom. So it's probably not triple digits, but it's...
Child of divorce.
Reveal. That's why I related to Hilary, because her dad remarried and my dad's dead, but he has the potential to.
That's true.
And divorce is a death in itself, bad. Don't undermine my trauma.
All right. But no, I'm the same way. I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen this. Like, this year alone, this is my second time watching it.
Yeah.
So.
I love A Cinderella Story.
I feel like this is the bridge for us. Like, this is one of our most
For sure.
in common things.
A Cinderella Story.
Like, I'm being so genuine though. Like, we have a lot in common, Annabelle. Like, a lot in common. But I think, like, growing up,
like how Childhood
you and I
Obsession
did
movie.
not. Yes.
Like, this is one of the big crossovers.
Yes. I feel like as like from like our like school age, we did not have a ton in common.
Yeah.
And I think that this is one of those big bridges.
For sure. And I can't think of a better bridge.
I couldn't agree more. This is such a good movie.
It's so iconic. And it holds up.
But I also would just love to point out that their Academy Award winner Regina King is in this movie.
That is insane as well, because we talked about this off air, but we were both introduced to Regina King from this film. Mm-hmm. And now look at her.
No, she literally won an Academy Award, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
4 years ago?
She's got an Emmy.
I remember, I'm so serious, when Regina King, well, because she was in Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
So, like, she was always, that was before this movie, but, like, she was consistent in, like, working. She never had, like, a drought, but I'd say that, like,
a drought.
When she had one, and it was in this movie.
Yeah.
I feel like she got a lot bigger once, like, what was it? If Beale Street Could Talk? Is that what she won the Oscar for? Yes. Once that came out, and then One Night in Miami, which she directed.
Yeah.
So, like, around that time is when she, I feel like, really took off.
I feel like she was always working and always doing things, but it was around then that everyone was like, oh, she's an actor.
Yes, this is Regina King.
Yeah. That's when she got, like, prowess.
When that happened, I so vividly remember thinking it's a completely different person.
No, me too. When she came on stage to do her acceptance speech for, I think it was a Golden Globe, I was like, what do you mean? I was like, what?
I was like, Rhonda?
Rhonda's here? Rhonda's winning awards? I made like a YouTube video about it because I was so confused. I made a YouTube video conspiracy theory about how Hilary Duff was just like connected to everyone in the world or something like that. Or like Hilary Duff was directly responsible for people's successes because so many people related to Hilary Duff from different films were really popping off that year.
I just was so shocked. I was like, there's no way that's Rhonda from A Cinderella Story.
Me too. But
I was obsessed with her character as a kid. Obsessed with her character.
Rhonda. I'm still there.
So badly.
I want to live with her.
I remember when I first watched it, actually, the amount of joy I felt when she sort of like adopts her at the end. Mm-hmm. And she is just like such a badass. Like genuinely, she is a badass character, stands up for what she believes in. She's the moral compass of this movie.
100% could not agree more. Like, yeah, the fact that she quits her job and then takes in a 17-year-old and then encourages everyone to do the same, that's crazy.
Crazy.
I would never.
I was gonna say, I can't imagine the diner is paying all of her bills alone.
Yeah.
So.
No, like that's big.
Yeah. But I guess should we talk about the over like the big thing, the relationship between
Hilary
and Chad Michael Murray. Yeah.
I actually have a question that I haven't really thought about.
Stop. You might have the same question as me. What's your question?
Okay, it was when you were doing the plot recap that I was like, how the hell did they get each other's numbers?
Annabelle, my first note. Okay, so it's very clear that they're talking
online.
On like AIM.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm pretty sure it's AIM. They've got their usernames.
Yeah.
And I literally wrote down, I need a meet cute because I need to know how they added each other.
Yeah. Are they just trolling chat rooms looking for lovers?
I was like, did they meet on a forum, like a Princeton forum or something? Or a Tennyson forum?
Stop.
Like, I need to know. My guess.
Underage poets.
I remember my thing did you use AIM a lot?
No.
Okay, I did.
Uh-huh.
Avid AIM user.
I don't know if it was as big here. Or maybe I just wasn't allowed to use the internet.
I used it so much. Loved AIM. And I mean, the thing about it was you sort of added people that you like didn't know, and like you added people but like you knew were like from your school or something,
and they
along those
clearly knew
lines.
they went to the same school, but I don't know if they knew that when they added each other or they established that through talking.
I don't know either. My main guess is like somebody knew somebody, and like somebody knew somebody else, and they were like adding just people that they knew were from their school, even if they didn't know who they were. Or my other guess would genuinely be like a forum, like truly.
Yeah. And what are the odds they both go to the same high school?
I need a prequel. I need to know how it happened.
I need a Wet Hot American Summer style prequel
You're
with them
right,
now.
where they play them. I just spit. Oh my God. Where they like
this
play
is
themselves. I know. But you're so right. I need that
I need
too.
it. Because I'm so confused.
I had the exact same question when I was watching it. This is the first time I ever thought about it.
The first time I literally ever thought about it was about 10 minutes ago. And I was like, no, wait a minute.
I thought about it when we were watching it. I was like, I am so curious. Because we jump in when they're like close. Like they know each other.
They like want to meet. Well, yeah, because they're like, we're going to meet on the dance floor.
They very well could have known each other for like a day and said, let's meet up.
That's so true.
But I don't think that's how it happened.
No, it felt like there was a history there.
Yeah.
I could feel the chemistry and history between them.
And that's something that's crazy, is their chemistry kills, genuinely.
It's insane. Because are either of them phenomenal actors?
No.
No. But do I care? God, no.
There's something about hot people that automatically have chemistry.
That like I literally don't.
Sydney
I
Sweeney, Glenn Powell.
So true. Okay, Glenn Powell can act.
No, Glenn Powell. So okay, but Chad Michael Murray can act. I personally think.
No, I think he is. I don't think he's like amazing, but I think he can.
I think he's more on the soap opera side of acting.
For sure. You know what? The route that his career has taken is perfect. Like this is what he's meant to be doing.
I agree.
Yeah.
But they have outstanding chemistry.
Insane.
And it is like you can't help but absolutely root for them like crazy.
100%. You go.
No, go ahead.
You go.
I was just gonna say I have this thing about like these like rom-coms from like as a movie and a concept. Maybe it's why I should watch more TV. I get really disappointed because most of the time these movies focus on the chase. Right. And as much as I love the chase, don't get me wrong, I love the chase.
Yeah.
I want to see them together. In a relationship. Yes. And you don't get that in movies very often.
That's true. But then also
and you
in
don't
TV,
get that here.
When you get it in TV, the show gets cancelled because people stop watching.
True.
So I just think we're never getting it.
Well, my issue with like Friends.
Yes.
Was we were so focused on the chase between Ross and Rachel.
For sure.
Like that was the big thing. Everyone was like, will they, won't they? They do eventually, to everyone's love. Like it's an iconic scene.
Yeah.
And then they break up like the same season.
That happened with Finn and Rachel.
It's disgusting. I want to see them like my whole theory was like, oh, writers don't know how to write good relationships.
Yeah.
But then in the same argument of Friends, Monica and Chandler are the best.
I was going to say you've got Monica and Chandler right there. Show,
and they're together for like half the show.
So I think what you need is a couple who are doing the chase to keep people interested. But then you can also have a happy couple. Like maybe you need some kind of chase, or you just need a good plot that has people hanging on. I don't know.
You just need good writers, because I don't want, like, as much I love a chase, but I don't want that to be all I'm watching.
That's so true.
I want to see Hilary Duff and Chad Michael Murray at Princeton in a healthy, happy relationship.
Me too.
I don't want there to be any drama. I just want it to be like,
I think that all the time.
Happy.
Like whenever I'm watching a movie and I'm so stressed, I'm like, what if just nothing bad happened and everything went the way that we wanted to? I would love that. Like I'm there for that. I don't need drama. I don't need it.
You know what? That show that's like
Seinfeld.
Genuinely. I've never seen Seinfeld, so I can't speak.
It's just famously a show about nothing, but no, you go.
A Heartstopper.
I mean, there's drama, but not necessarily in their relationship.
I was gonna say, like, that's the thing is, like, the overarching theme is like Nick and Charlie, and that's the relationship. And then there's like these like tiny bubbles of drama on the outside that doesn't affect the relationship at all.
That's true.
And I like that. I want more of that in media.
Yeah, it's like more their like family stuff or like personal stuff, but they're there for each other.
But it doesn't hurt their relationship.
That's so true.
I love that, and I want more of that.
I'm struggling to think of examples of that.
It's because they like really don't exist. Like it's so hard to find.
That's wild.
Disgusting. We'll write it. You and I.
Let's do it. You know what? If there's a gap in the market, we fill it.
That's what we're here for. That's what this podcast is here for.
I was going to say, that's what this podcast has taught us. And is giving to you at home.
We're literally learning so many gaps in markets.
No, 100%. Genuinely. We've got so many ventures. Stay tuned.
We really do. We've got a laundry list of all the things that we need to do.
Oh, and you bet your ass throwing my notes up.
Good, because they're not mine.
Oh, okay. So I guess one person's more committed to this.
I got a new phone.
That's so true. Okay, fine.
But Chad Michael Murray was like the moment at this point in time.
Oh, he was booked and busy. He had Gilmore Girls. He left Gilmore Girls for One Tree Hill, Freaky Friday, this. He was like, apparently cast in something else. He was supposed to be in the OC, turned it down for One Tree Hill. Which,
honestly, rightfully so, good for him, because I love him in One Tree Hill.
I haven't seen One Tree Hill, and I've only seen the OC, so
I can't know you haven't, and that's actually crazy.
No, I need to. I need to get into it. Also, the character he was supposed to play in the OC was in like half a season. So
good for him.
Good for him.
I haven't seen all of One Tree Hill. I've seen a decent-ish amount, but it's good. It's fun.
It looks good. He's hot.
Yeah. And like that's the thing. Everyone in the
Everyone's
OC is hot. Or not OC. One Tree Hill's hot. Yeah.
Everyone in the OC is also hot.
Yeah, it's the teen shows of the 2000s.
Everyone's hot.
Yeah.
I miss that.
And Hilary Duff was the moment at this point in time too. Like
I would argue she's still the moment.
Well, of course she is. She's always the moment.
She's always going to be the moment. She's never been problematic a day in her life.
Her Hilary. Remember when she showed up to Lindsay Lohan's premiere to make her mad?
Yeah, okay, but that's not problematic. That's just like drama between them. Lindsay also said to Chad Michael Murray, don't talk to her on set when you're doing a Cinderella story. Block her. Like, they were just in an insane feud.
Yes, and you're right. It was only between them. Like, it wasn't... Hilary has not done anything
She
wrong.
didn't go to that carpet and, like, I don't know, throw tomatoes at gay people. She would never.
She stopped homophobia.
She literally ended homophobia. We wouldn't have Pride Month without Hilary Duff.
Yeah, last month wouldn't have existed.
No. She brought us June.
It should be called Duff.
Duff month.
No, literally just like January, February, March, April, May, Duff. July.
I would petition for that. The gays love her. I think that would be absolutely
cool. I mean, this movie is genuinely, like we said, it holds up. I think it's great still, and it's still so funny.
100%.
Critics literally hated this movie.
I mean, part of me, when you told me that, I was like, that's insane, just because it's great. But I guess teen movies aren't really critics' thing. But does every teen movie get this kind of panning from critics?
I don't think it ever got this horrible.
Because that's insane. Because this is one of the elevated teen movies. It's incredible.
Mm-hmm. And my thing about it is the whole critics thing is like, if the movie's not made for you, you can't really judge it. You have to look at it through the eyes of who it's made for if you're a critic, I think.
I agree. I even do that on Letterboxd.
Yeah, I'm not going to like go into a teen movie from like 2000 as a 26-year-old male. I'm going to look at it through me being like 7 years old when the movie came out.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with critics. And I also think, I feel like in that time, critics were just more critical.
I agree. Yeah, I feel like critics were more like stereotypically only into Oscars baity movies and not into anything else. I feel like they got slightly better because everyone got annoyed with that.
It's true, and critics at the time were genuinely just old white men.
Are they still? In my mind, they are.
I think for the most part they still are.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've got some some diversity in there.
Yeah.
More so than what it used to be. Because I've definitely seen some critic reviews that are not old white men. So
Good.
yes. But that's the thing is like they're not going to be reviewing movies that came out 20 years ago.
Also,
So,
like, not everyone wants to go and watch, like, only indie movies with 3 lines in them.
so true. I mean, I would love that, but
That's the thing. We kind of love everything, but not everyone
Yes.
loves everything. Donna Hayward would rather kill herself than sit through a movie that has 3 lines of dialogue where the screen's dark and you can't say anything.
it's valid.
Yeah, and that's okay.
I just found out something that's actually kind of crazy.
Is it upsetting crazy?
It's not upsetting crazy.
Okay.
As of when this episode is aired,
Yes.
it will have been
20 years?
a week until 20 years.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
I mean, yeah, I knew it was the year.
Yeah, it's 20 years ago. That's absolutely
Whoa.
wild.
Did you see it in cinemas?
I did see it in cinemas. Did you?
I could be wrong, but I don't recall it getting cinematic release here.
I saw an Australian release date. That doesn't necessarily mean it was released in Australia.
I could be lying.
In theaters, but I'm not sure.
I don't
can
remember
look
seeing it in theaters.
up the release of it to
I'll
see
ask my
if
parents. Maybe I was there on the day.
it. Oh my gosh! It came out at the same time as The Princess Diaries 2 and Ella Enchanted.
What a year for Anne Hathaway.
I was gonna say, whoa, Anne.
Oh my
She's
god. I didn't realize that they
killing.
came out the same year.
Yeah, 2004, both of them.
2004 was a baby.
I always think of Ella Enchanted as like before Princess Diaries, even though I know it's not.
I think of it as like 2006, I feel.
In my head, I'm like, it's 2000.
Whoa.
I know.
Meet in the middle.
Also, not to brag,
Okay.
but I have been to both the school and the diner.
That's crazy. I want to go. Are they in the San Fernando Valley?
No, they're not.
Well, I've been lied to.
But the diner, I believe the interior of the diner was a soundstage.
Okay.
I think they created it solely for this movie.
That feels like it would be, especially in 2004.
But obviously the exterior of the diner was a real diner. And I had the beautiful opportunity to go. I ate outside. I had a burger.
Wait,
and
it's a real
fries.
diner?
It's an actual diner. Yeah.
Oh my god, how was the food?
I'll send you some photos of it.
Please do. I'll put them in the pod for video viewers.
I don't remember the food being anything to write home about.
Okay.
But
that also tracks for that diner for me.
But it was still just like an experience, to go
That's
to the
amazing.
Cinderella
Did you get
Story
salmon
diner.
pancakes?
I did not. They
Crazy.
did not have those on the menu.
Okay, so I feel lied to.
Yeah. It was really disappointing, but
Damn, that's amazing. I'm jealous.
it was a moment. And I mentioned this when we were rewatching it, that I had a crazy, crazy fact to tell you.
Oh my god, yes. What is it? I was told not to do any research
Yeah, I said don't look.
because
anything
otherwise
up
I
because
would have.
You would be so disappointed because I need to see the reaction on your face when I tell you this.
Okay.
The role of Austin Ames originally had somebody else cast.
Who?
And this person had to drop out in
Who?
order to film another movie.
Bo Burnham.
It was not Bob Burnham. Do you want to make like another guess? I kid you not. I don't think there's a world where you would guess who this is.
Okay, no, you go. You go.
Rupert Grint.
What? What? What do you mean? How old was he?
He was cast. Like he had the role.
How?
And he had to drop out
His agents are amazing.
because he was filming Harry Potter 4.
Well, yeah. What?
But yeah, he literally had the role. He was 16.
That's crazy. I don't know. No. Can you? No. I cannot imagine that coming out in the same year, like, as The Goblet of Fire. That's wild.
Also, I personally don't picture him as
no
quarterback of the football team.
Not remotely. Not remotely. That's crazy.
I wonder, maybe changes were made to the character? Possibly?
Maybe. Like, if he was cast as Dan Bird's character, yeah.
It's possible. But fully, he was cast as Austin
That's
Ames.
Insane.
Yep.
I don't understand
lost
it.
Him. That was probably the craziest thing to me. And I love that.
I love that. I would actually like to see a version. If they could go back and film a second version, I would love that.
I think we need to do, if we're doing the sequel and say Chad Michael Murray's busy,
Rupert Grint steps in.
Call him up.
Let's go. He's not super busy.
Oh, I know he's not. What's he doing?
Lightly booked and busy.
Besides being married to Georgia from
Angus Thongs and Perfect Snogging. He's in that show that starts with an S that's not Severance.
Servant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing that.
Forgot he was in that. I haven't seen it.
He had a baby during COVID.
Oh my God, Georgia had a baby?
She did.
That's so cute.
It is.
But I can't get over the fact. I genuinely, when I read it, I had to double check to make sure it wasn't
Austin Ames and not Dan Bird's character.
Yeah, and it was Austin Ames. He was cast. They literally hired him.
That's insane. Imagine, how is Chad Michael Murray his second choice?
Yeah, no, literally.
That's crazy. Thank God.
They actually had two callbacks. It was Chad Michael Murray and Rupert Grint, and Rupert Grint was just so good.
They kicked him. That's wild. I also I know he's played American, but I don't love seeing Rupert Grint as an American.
At 16, too.
In particular. Now, whatever. Everyone go off, do whatever you want. Yeah. But at the time, whenever any of the three of them stepped out and did something else, it was crazy.
Yeah.
They just kind of needed to stay in Hogwarts for 8 films.
At the time, yeah.
And then they can graduate and leave. Which is insane, Ben. We need to do a podcast.
I think it'd be fun if we did a podcast. I feel like that would be what gets me to
watch it.
To watch it.
That's why I'm saying we need to do a podcast, because there's no other way in hell you're ever going to watch the movies.
I'm interested in them. Like, I want to watch them.
I know you'll love them.
But I'm not like dying. I feel like I'm past my time of like wanting to watch them.
I think it's still something you can feel you can pick up on the nostalgia of, regardless of whether or not you experience it. No,
I think I agree. Yeah. I wish I was like at that time where it's like I want the merch and I want my own wand and
I have my own wand.
And you have a robe too.
And I have a robe that I purchased in the year of 2024.
Yes.
So it's never too late.
But I didn't grow up with it, and I blame my sister. I really do.
I thought you were gonna say I blame myself.
I don't blame myself. God, no way.
Never.
Blame myself?
Never.
No, I blame my sister. I sort of like her and I would watch the same stuff, and she was older, so she had more of like control of what we really watched. Hence why I went to the midnight showings of all the Twilight movies.
Yeah. I wasn't there.
But she was not into the Harry Potter, and hence I just never watched it.
I can't necessarily see Emily being into Harry Potter.
She's never seen it.
Disgusting.
I don't know if anybody in her family's ever seen it. I've seen so much of the first one that I feel like I've probably seen the first one.
You haven't seen it until you've seen it.
And even like in film school, we watched clips from the first one.
Yeah, because it's phenomenal.
But one of these days, maybe a pod episode would be the most fun.
8 pod episodes on every movie.
We do once a month, so I don't have to like
have
too much at once.
We do a week and a day.
We actually post
every day,
once a day.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And we'll do Deathly Hallows as like a 1-parter, since it's only 8.
Okay, you're right.
7.
That's fine.
So we do a whole week.
Yeah, that fits.
That actually would be kind of funny.
I feel like that would kill Harry Potter week.
That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
But we'd have to do it when we both are free and able.
For sure. Yeah.
because besides just watching it, we'd also need to film it.
We'd need to also probably do it when I'm not in this time zone.
Yeah. It definitely would need to be when you're back in America.
Yes.
But so besides the movie that Annabelle and I were obsessed with, we were also highly obsessed with the DVD itself.
Yes, we were.
It was a big part of our childhoods, I'd say.
100%. I was equally as obsessed with the DVD extras as I was with the film.
Couldn't agree more. And this movie, they don't do this anymore. It's so disappointing. What happened?
I can't imagine being a child now.
I know, you don't get the fun stuff.
What's the point?
This had the game. If those of you who know.
Yeah, we don't even need to tell you. You're all over it.
What is it? Find Your Princess?
That's the
one.
What it's called? That's verbatim the one.
It was the original BuzzFeed quiz.
You're so right. What the hell? BuzzFeed wouldn't exist without Hilary Duff.
So true.
Gays wouldn't exist without Hilary Duff. Who would?
It's a beautiful personality quiz where they ask you questions and they tell you who your prince or princess is.
They ask you really important questions like, how long does it take you to get ready for school? What's your favorite color? What would you wear to a Halloween party?
How are you spending your Saturday night?
Yeah. And then you find the love of your life.
And so Annabelle and I took this quiz. Unfortunately, we can't do it right now as we're speaking. So we took it earlier.
Immediately prior to recording this.
Yes. Because if we didn't, I'd probably forget.
You would. I wouldn't.
But some of the questions, I guess we'll talk about them. Yeah. So how would you spend your Saturday night? What were you doing there?
Okay. So the options for me were...
Oh, yeah. We had different options.
Yeah. Because this quiz is kind of sexist. But,
it's a little.
It was go to a football game. Go
to the diner.
Was it play a sport? I swear it was something where you had to do
something.
Something.
Play baseball.
Yeah. Or something else stupid that I didn't want to do.
There's one other thing. I don't remember. Oh, was it the thing with the guy from Big Bang Theory?
Oh, yeah. It was talk to other planets.
Yeah.
So I picked go to a diner because I'd rather kill myself than do those other three.
I had similar options. I had listen to music, go to the diner.
You also could have gone to a car wash.
Go to a car wash or go to a football game. And I picked football game because back in the day, that was what we did on the weekends.
Yeah.
The American dream here. As I say, right? You didn't have that.
I did not. The Australian dream was so different.
That was the American high school experience.
I'm jealous.
So I picked that. And then there were other questions what did you choose for your meal at the diner?
The options were a hamburger and fries, a breakfast burrito, salmon pancakes, or a salad. But the way they described the salad was salad, no dressing, croutons on the salad. They were trying to make you annoying. I picked a breakfast burrito.
Yes,
it looked pretty bomb, I can't lie.
Hamburger and fries, because...
All American.
That's what I got at the diner when I went.
Wait, you're so right. You've already picked hamburger and fries.
I did.
It was predestined.
I love a hamburger and fries, though. Ugh. I could go for one right now.
I'll make you one.
Can you please?
I got you. Don't worry, baby girl.
So, yeah, there were a bunch of other questions, but in the end...
Yes.
Would you like to say who your Prince Charming was?
No. The way I don't remember his character name.
What is his character name?
Tyler.
Lee? Something like that?
Lee is the kissing booth. Lee is the friend in the kissing booth.
You're right. It's Carter.
Carter. I got Carter, a.k.a. Dan Bird, which I was so happy with because I love him.
That was her crush when she watched this as a kid.
Yes. And then, Ben, who did you get?
I got Julie Gonzalez. What's her character's name?
Shelby Cummings.
Shelby. Yeah, Shelby Cummings. That's the one.
Yes.
How could I forget?
Yes.
Popular mean girl. But Julie Gonzalo was the love of my life when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So
this was so apt.
It really was accurate. It's crazy.
No, I literally think that this quiz could like tell the future.
Oh, they read us like a book.
100. I feel so seen. Co-star could never.
No, literally, co-star told me not to eat leftovers on a day where I ate only leftovers.
Co-star told me I needed human touch a day where I didn't get human touch.
You didn't hug your mom?
I would never touch that
You didn't
woman.
hug Billy?
Oh. Is he a human?
I mean...
Close enough.
Close enough, I'd
Well,
say.
yeah, I always get that man's touch. You're so right.
But since we couldn't do this quiz on the video, I feel like Annabelle and I found another one that we're gonna try out.
Yes, and actually, Ben, could you send me the link to that?
No.
Okay. Cool.
I would love nothing more than to send you the link.
Thank you so much. I would love nothing more than to receive it.
Oh wait, this is not the correct quiz. Oh wait, just kidding. Yes, it is. So this quiz was made or is updated in 2023.
Oh my god.
So it's pretty recent.
So that's the thing. Like, people are still obsessed with A Cinderella Story.
Yes, it's a 10-question quiz, 8-question quiz. I lied. And let's give it a go. So the first question is, how would you describe your style? And the answers are very plain. Some may even say boring, expensive and flashy.
That is not the one that I got. I got, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Oh, that's my second question.
Oh.
They're probably just weird order.
In a different order.
We can follow your order and I'll just follow.
We can follow your order and I'll just follow.
Okay. So it's, how would you describe your style? It's very plain. Some may even say boring. Expensive and flashy. Everyone knows you got a big bank. Casual and laid back, but not plain like a certain someone.
Oh.
Who are they calling out there?
Who the hell are they calling out?
I actually don't know.
Hilary?
Maybe?
Maybe.
And then whatever the acting mood swings, but when the acting mood doesn't hit you, you look like a nerd. And better than everyone else, head to toe style, fashion icon, only you. Now, Annabelle, I know that yours is D.
Yeah. When he read it out, I said, oh no. Are you casual and laid back, but not like that person?
I think that's the one I'm gonna click.
Love.
Oh wait, now it's telling me to start the... Wait, no, mine is now, what do you want to be when you grow up? Wait, this is so weird. Okay,
Love.
we'll move on. So what do you want to be when you grow up?
Yes.
Would you like to read the options?
I'll read the options because I've got them in front of me. A Princeton graduate, not a football player.
Okay, that's specific.
I mean, I don't want to be a football player. A rich widow. Grow up, you're already grown and you're a star. An actor.
Oh my god, I'm between D and E, the last two.
You're between grown up. You're already
Grow
grown
up,
and
you're
you're
already
a star.
grown up and you're a star. And also an actor.
An actor.
I think I'm gonna pick D.
I was gonna say, you say grow up so often that I feel
I
like you
do.
need to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say an actor.
Okay. All right, what is your next question?
How do you feel about part-time jobs?
More important than school, waitressing or nothing. Car wash only. I need some way to pay for the cars I wrecked. And why would I have a part-time job if I'm famous?
Who is that? Is that Shelby? Oh no, that's probably the sisters.
I'm thinking it's the sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't like any of these
I
options.
don't like any of these options. Like, it's not more important than school.
No.
I'm not specific about what I do, though.
I also am so sorry. I'm not going to waiter because I just don't want to work in that service industry.
Well, I'm currently working in that service industry.
Stop, you are. I feel like I'm going to go with car wash because that'd kill. I mean, I don't like the word only. Why are they all literally only? Waitress or nothing?
Waitress got nothing. Like, I don't care. I will take any job that's offered to me. Thank you.
I'm going to go car wash. That'd be a really easy part-time job.
I don't know what to pick.
You are waitressing right now.
That's true, but it's not waitressing or nothing.
But also, why would you have a part-time job if you're famous?
I mean, I want that. But I need a part-time job, baby.
Manifest it.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. This podcast gets 6 million views.
Is your next one, how many friends would you say you have?
Yes, I don't know why one of mine was in a different order.
That is weird. Okay, you want to read the options?
Okay, how many friends would you say you have? Probably like 100, but none of them really get me.
Ew.
2 if you count your daughters.
Ew.
Friends? Ha! I only have fans.
Stop. I love that one.
Me too. Exactly 1. Do internet friends count?
Technically, are you an internet friend? Because we can only talk on the internet.
Right now, that's true. But we didn't meet on the internet.
That's true.
Internet friends are like, I met you on Tumblr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why am I in between 100 and exactly 1?
Stop. Why do I want to do friends? I really have fans.
Stop. I feel like you have to.
I feel like I do kind of have fans.
You, Annabel.
Not like
You do.
fans I don't
No.
know, like I know them personally.
I know exactly what you're thinking.
I do have one fan who's probably watching.
I think that you have to pick that one.
I think I need to as a joke. What are you gonna pick?
I'm going to say I think probably like 100.
What the hell?
But the thing is, I feel like I do have a lot of friends, but like we don't keep in touch, or like
Yeah.
it's like not easy to like see them as often as like it would be if we lived in the same area. So
I get that. I have friends
I
who I'm
don't
always
think
like, when I'm back in
100's right,
Australia, let's
but-
meet up, and then we don't.
yeah. Okay. What are you
Okay.
going to as for the Halloween dance?
Do you want to read out the
Zorro.
options? Okay, yes.
Yes. Zorro, Cinderella, Prince Charming, a rich hoe.
What?
You've done that before.
Chanel?
And yeah, no, that too. But when you were in New York,
You're so right. I was.
and Chad
Arrested
Michael Murray
Development.
is the last option.
Ah,
I actually had to pick this one for the quiz.
your quiz. Yeah. Are you going to pick the same
And-
one again?
I am gonna pick the same one again, but only because Zorro is culturally appropriating.
Then why
I
not
can't
be
say that word
Cinderella?
today. Because what year is this? 2055? Sorry.
You're so
Chad
right.
Michael Murray
Literally
actually
that.
would be fun. I think I'm gonna pick Chad Michael Murray.
Then why do I want to pick Chad Michael Murray?
Stop. Let's both pick Chad Michael Murray.
Let's be Chad Michael Murray this year for Halloween.
I think that. Wait. Stop.
Tell me that wouldn't
Let's
kill.
That would kill.
One of us
Let's
is
do it.
Freaky Friday, Chad Michael Murray, and one of us is Cinderella Story, Chad Michael Murray.
Yeah,
you can
absolutely.
you can be Cinderella Story.
Okay. All right. So the next one is. I'm like totally sporty.
And the options are true and false.
Crazy.
So you're gonna be true and I'm gonna be false.
No, I'm gonna say false.
Really? I feel you need to play 7 million sports in school.
I don't think I'm like totally sporty though.
I don't.
I enjoy to watch sports. I like playing them, but
Okay.
I feel like that's not my like defining character.
I agree it's not your defining characteristic, but you can be multiple things.
That's true, but the wording of this is like I'm like totally
You're
sporty.
only sporty.
And I don't think that's me.
What do we think
So-
Austin Ames would pick? Because he has Tennyson in him as well.
Oh, you're so right. I feel like he'd say true. I'm saying false personally.
I'm shocker gonna say false.
What do you mean? Those broad shoulders? I've seen you swim.
You're so right. With these shoulders, I'm meant for a field, for a pool.
Oh my gosh. All right, next but not least. What? How would you describe your style? Wait, we already did this one.
This is the one I just got it too.
Okay. I'm going to pick mine again.
And I'm
Casual
gonna
and laid
pick
back.
mine for the first time.
Love. All right. Next.
You want to go to Princeton? True.
False.
False. False. Don't want to live in New Jersey.
I'm picking false. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
And what role would... Oh, this is fun. What
This is
role would
fun.
you play in a movie? Main character energy. Do I look like a side character?
Mm-hmm.
Lead role, but like why? The main who wishes they were a side. The big loud person that always shines. I wonder who that one is.
Shut up.
And side character for life.
You are?
All right.
Oh, I thought you
What?
said I'm side character for life.
I don't think I'm picking that one.
I was gonna
Sorry,
say,
I'm
I
the
don't
main
agree with
character.
that.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
Because I love side characters.
Okay. Okay, so yours is the big loud person that always shines.
Thank you for saying I shine. But I resent you for calling me big.
The guy on the subway would agree.
You're so right.
I feel like
Who are you gonna be, Ben?
I'm gonna say lead role, but like why?
That's mean.
No, I don't think it's mean.
Why?
Because it's like, why is mine focus? Why are you focusing on me? Focus on somebody else.
I'm the lead role, but I'm humble about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like the Debbie Ryan, like in Radio Rebel.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
it's result time.
Oh, it is. Okay, view my results. Ah! Wait, this isn't a character.
Wait, who'd you get?
I did not get a character.
Who'd you get?
Did you get a character?
Nope.
Did you get an actor?
Yup.
Who'd you get?
Did you get the actor who's already been named on this quiz?
Yes.
Because so did I.
Was it Chad
Michael Murray.
Yeah. Stop. We barely said things that were the same,
No,
too.
there must be one answer on this quiz because I feel like there was... Did we even answer
Maybe.
one the same? Except for sporting?
Yeah, we did. No, there was another one that we answered the same.
Okay.
Chad Michael Murray, we answered the same.
Oh, you're right. Wait, maybe that's why, because we literally
Stop.
picked him.
Okay, do you want to read to them what it says for us?
Sure thing. The real star. Laughs at Austin. Looks great in jeans. Is always the star of the show. Really shines in everything he does. Tasty? Yes. Would
Ew.
never date Sam while she's dressed like that. Too good for this movie.
Stop! Get out.
So they must have been talking about Sam's outfit because this seems to be a Sam hate forum.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when they were like not playing like a certain someone,
Yeah.
they definitely, I think, are targeting
Hilary Duff.
Yes. So I just went through the quiz again.
Yes.
And clicked things that were very obviously not Chad Michael Murray.
And who'd you
And
get?
I got Fiona.
Oh, okay. So there are characters on there as well.
There are options.
Oh.
I thought maybe it was going to be solely Chad Michael Murray.
Chad Michael
was
Murray's the only answer because I'd agree he kind of is.
I agree too.
Yeah.
But no, there are other options. Look at us. We're Chad Michael Murray.
We're
That's
Chad
why we have to
Michael
go with
Murray.
him for Halloween.
This confirmed it.
This is the year.
This is the year of
It's the
2024
year
is
of
Chad Michael
Murray.
Murray's year. Well, Freaky Friday 2 is coming out.
Next year.
It's anticipatory.
I don't think they're going to get it out early.
But we are just so eager.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you have any other like drama that you want to tell us? It's a sleepover. Any big secrets?
I'm not revealing a thing, Ben.
What do you mean?
I'm not revealing a thing. I'm keeping my cards close to my chest. Do you have anything you'd like to reveal? Do you want to start any drama on the pod?
Start drama.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any big secrets, any drama that I've been holding in. You know, I was thinking about it the other day and I was watching something and somebody was in it. And I remember thinking, I feel like it's a controversial opinion, but I don't like them. And I'm struggling to remember who it was.
What have you been watching? Smart?
That's the thing, not much.
A Family Affair.
Oh, maybe.
Liza Koshy.
Who was it? It was not Liza Koshy.
Nicole Kidman.
Oh, God, it was not Nicole Kidman.
Zac Efron.
It wasn't Zac Efron.
Joey King?
No, I actually really liked her in A Family Affair.
I know, yeah.
I don't know. Was I watching TV or something? I'm
Degrassi.
struggling. No, like that's the only TV I've been watching. So I truly don't. I don't remember what it was, and it might have been just on like Twitter or something. But
Damn.
I'll try and think of it, and like if I thought of something, you can put a picture
Of the
right
person that
on
Ben
screen.
doesn't like controversially here.
Yes.
And if
And
you are that
I-
person, fight with Ben in the comments.
Please do. And then if you want to be on the pod,
Let's hash it out on air.
come on the pod.
Come on the pod.
Maybe it was somebody in Kinds of Kindness, but
Margaret Qualley.
Not many people were in. No, it was a man. It was definitely a man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Jesse Plemons?
No, God, I love Jesse Plemons.
I love Jesse Plemons.
Friday Night Lights.
Willem Dafoe.
King. It was not Willem Dafoe. That's why Joe Alwyn. It wasn't Joe Alwyn.
I like Joe Alwyn, even though he's a rapist in Kinds of Kindness.
Listen, I love Joe Alwyn. Big fan.
Yeah.
Big fan. Loved him in Billy in the Long Walk.
I love his face.
But I don't remember who it was, and it's really upsetting me. But here we are. That's the only like tea I can think of. I just remember thinking it like yesterday.
Simon Helberg.
No, and I was gonna text you actually about it and
I
everything.
wish you did.
I know.
Because then we could have started in-person beef.
We could have. You were sleeping though, so
that's wild.
I know
that I do that now.
That's wild. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
But I mean, I don't have any drama. I don't have any tea. I'm literally home 24/7.
Yeah, studying up a little storm. I mean, I'm pretty much home 24/7. I'm home up the road. A 3-minute walk away.
Yeah, but I wish I had drama.
Well, CoStar said we're both incredibly dramatic and that's why we have problems in communication.
You know, it's funny. I feel like you and I, we very much tend to like stray away from drama. We don't
for sure
like to involve ourselves in it, but we love to watch it from the outside.
That's the thing. We love drama, but not personal drama.
And the other thing about it though is I feel like when you and I are together, we are drama. but right. Not in the sense of like bad like juju, you know what I mean? Like not in like the like fighting with
not
somebody
like
type
toxic
of way.
Drama.
No, we're like the dramatics when we're together.
Exactly.
So,
yes. I was trying to tell my mom about how I'm not dramatic and she was like, what do you mean? Have you seen the way you speak? And I was like, yes, I'm theatrical, but I'm not dramatic.
It's the dramatics. It's not dramatic.
It's the dramatic arts.
Yeah.
Yes. You're so right.
So we love the drama.
We love to consume the drama.
And I'm just really disappointed that I don't have any.
I know. No, I literally can't.
I actually do have some crazy drama to tell you.
Oh my God.
I have to do it after this.
Tell it.
Like it's absolutely crazy. And I'm gonna have to whisper it to you. That's why I can't even do it.
Oh my God. Is it to do with someone who might be in the same place that you are right now?
It's maybe, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, they could be watching. Who's to say?
Yeah. I mean, like, other than that, I feel like it might be time to go to bed.
You're so right. It's 11:25 a.m. It's time to go to bed.
It's time to go to bed. I have soccer practice in the morning.
Me too.
We have to go to bed.
We have to go to bed. We're Chad Michael Murray. We have to go to bed.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks so much for coming to our sleepover.
Thank you so much for coming to our second sleepover.
Yes. Woo! We'll have another one soon. We'll have another one soon. Oh,
you're so right. I'm sorry. We
have a huge list of sleepovers.
We have a massive list of movies coming your way. And they
shall be coming your way.
Oh, that was good. I was not expecting that. That was crazy. My little squeal, I was shocked. And they're all classics similar to this one.
They really are. So if you loved it, if you liked it,
smash that like button.
Smash that like button. Comment below what movies you want us to watch. Give us a 5-star review on your favorite streaming service platform.
Thank you so much. And we'll be in touch.
We'll be in touch. Actually, I think it might be sick.
And I think it might be time to see you
next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.